In the early hours of August 13, 2018 in Frederick, Colorado, American oil field operator Christopher Lee Watts, born May 16, 1985, murdered his pregnant wife Shanann, 34, by strangulation, and their two children Bella, 4, and Celeste, 3, by smothering them. He buried Shanann in a shallow grave near an oil storage facility and dumped his children's bodies into crude oil tanks. Watts initially maintained his innocence in his family's disappearance but was arrested on August 15 after confessing in an interview with detectives to murdering Shanann. He later admitted to murdering his children. On November 6, 2018, Watts pleaded guilty to multiple counts of first-degree murder as part of a plea deal when the death penalty, which was later abolished in Colorado in 2020, was removed from sentencing. He was sentenced to 5 life sentences without the possibility of parole, 3 to be served consecutively. 2 Sangamon County Sheriff's deputies responded to Massey's house after midnight on July 6 after Massey called 911 to report a possible prowler at her home in Springfield, according to a court document filed by prosecutors. In the footage, Deputy Sean Grayson and another deputy speak calmly with Massey in her home when she goes to the stove to turn off a pot of boiling water. She then picks up the pot, and the other deputy steps back, away from your hot, steaming water, he says. He then draws his firearm and points it at her, and she ducks and says, "I'm sorry," while lifting the pot, the video shows. "Deputies, drop the pot!" 3 shots are heard. After a few seconds of silence, one deputy says shots fired and calls for emergency medical services. Deputy Sean Grayson, "Dude, I'm not taking boiling water to the head." And look, it came right to our feet too. Grayson, 30, was indicted by a grand jury last week on 3 counts of first-degree murder and 1 count each of aggravated battery with a firearm and official misconduct. He has entered a not guilty plea and was denied pretrial release according to court records.